Hey guys, welcome back. I mentioned in my previous video newsletter that I'd be posting this video to fill you guys in on what I've been up to for the last year and a half for all of those who don't follow along on my social medias or receive my emails. So, what have I been up to? To start with, last year in May, I broke my foot. Following that, at the end of June, I ran out of funds and had to return to the US. During the following 8 months, I spent a lot of time researching and learning everything I could about missions, about mission work, and about fundraising, including going back to my alma mater, Harding University, and sitting down with several of the missions professors to pick their brains about anything I could. I also used this time to work with the guidance of Brother Clados to develop a new plan for the mission moving forward, where I would be working not just with the congregations that he pastors, but also with all of the local churches in Nakgaome to collaborate with them and invest in them and in their communities. But during this time, I couldn't just not serve in church. So I went back to my home church, Fuel Church in Kokomo, Indiana, and served on the production team regularly there, as well as helping at my parents' church launch a new Latino ministry. Now, let me tell you guys about this ministry. This is actually really cool. So the pastor came to us with an idea of a ministry that was not about us serving them, but about us walking alongside our brothers and sisters in Christ. So we actually started with Spanish worship gatherings and just invited people to church and worship with them. From there, we launched Spanish classes, not English classes. We weren't saying, hey, you need to learn our language so we can serve you, but how can we better love our brothers and sisters who speak Spanish, and started Spanish classes for the church members. Now, I was blessed to have a hand in translating sermons and also developing the curriculum for and teaching the Spanish class. Now that I'm here in Honduras, I can't teach the Spanish class, but I'm still finishing up to develop that curriculum. So, coming out of all of that, that was 8 months. Coming into March of this year, I was blessed to be able to come down to Honduras for a month, starting with a missionary retreat and conference with the Honduran Fellowship of Missionaries and Ministries, and then staying through Holy Week and being able to be here for that important time for the community of Honduras, especially here in San Lorenzo and Nakgaome specifically. Then returning to the States for a few months, I got to come back again in July and August, and during these 2 trips, I focused on exploring a lot of the different ideas I had for the mission moving forward, practice with some different things, learn some more things, including going to the city hall in Nakgaome and getting an official map of the city of Nakgaome divided into barrios and colonias to help as I'm developing those relationships with the churches and with the communities and getting to know more about the community as a whole. Then fast forward to now. I'm finally able to come back to Honduras. Not the way I was expecting to. I don't have all my funds together. I don't have everything squared away. But I'm here. I was able to send in my documents to start the residency process, which means I can't even leave the country until that finishes. But once that does, I don't have to leave every 3 months like I used to on a tourist visa. So now here I am. I'm in San Lorenzo, looking around in Nakgaome, trying to find a place to rent there for the mission. That will include the English classes, the free English classes for high school age children. That will include the youth group events. That will include space for the future class, the workshop style classes that I'm going to be doing with all the local churches, the seminars, all those things, and also a new soup kitchen idea that I mentioned in one of my newsletters about having a place for people to come in the morning on Saturdays and Sundays to get rid of hangovers and be able to go out and work or go to church with their families on Sundays. For more information about all of that, about what I've been up to this month, and what things are looking like for the future, I'll be posting a newsletter next Friday about all of that, and then the following Friday will be the next video newsletter based off of that same information. So now, if you'd like to participate, you can follow along here on YouTube by subscribing, clicking that bell icon to get notifications for when I post another video. You can also follow me on my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, or contacting me to be added to the email newsletter list. If you would like to participate financially, collaborating with donations, you can do that either by scanning the QR code right here on the screen or following the other information that I have here or the link below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following along. Thank you for your prayers. God bless.